Muhammad also was troubled by the idol worship of the place, and he did not find that to be religiously fulfilling. And there were various influences of both Christianity and Judaism that filtered into Mecca and other areas in Arabia from outside, so that some of the tribes at the edges of the Arabian Peninsula had adopted Zoroastrianism, Christianity, and Judaism as their religion, although in the heart of Arabia that wasn't the case. But there were a few people who were seekers after the truth, and some of them became Christians. And these were called the Hanifs. So a Hanif, which is a word related to an Aramaic word meaning a pagan or a non-Christian, in Arabic means a seeker after the truth who is honestly seeking the real religion and has abandoned the pagan religion. And Muhammad then practiced like the Hanifs and would go out and meditate in the cave where he received the revelation in about the year 609, telling him to arise and warn that there was a threat of imminent judgment. So there was even an apocalyptic threat that was contained in the message that emerged. People should reform. They ought to worship, and they worship God and stop committing the kinds of corruptions and things that they practiced, such as burying girl children alive, female infanticide. That was something that was denounced in early revelations. Yes?
Was his revelation experience, what was it like for him? In the New Testament, we have Paul being kind of knocked off his horse. Or donkey. And what was it like for him?
Well, the revelation is, as it's described in the several traditions, the main tradition of which says that when the angel came to him, he didn't know what it was, and he felt it was crushing him or hugging him very tight or squeezing him, something like that, and demanded that he recite, and then taught him to recite some verses. In another vision, it said that he saw the angel, and sometimes the two are conflated into one story that happened at the same moment, but that's not necessarily the case. But it could be that they're two separate things that were conflated. But it says that he ran outside the cave and saw the angel's face everywhere he looked on the horizon. And it seemed to be filling the horizon. It was a very frightening experience. It even said in some tradition that he thought of hurling himself off the mountain to avoid the weight of the thing. But his wife reassured him and believed in him and became the first person to adopt Islam as a religion, according to that. And he became convinced that the message was a true message. So